Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's presentation from Donate Mo, preparing for the holidays and end of year giving. My name is Richard Bauer, and I am the brand ambassador for Donate Mo, and it's a pleasure to be with you today. And I wanted to show you something. I wore this special for you because we're in the season. Let's see if we can, you can't see it. It's my Christmas vest. That's right. I'm ready, trying to get ready for the holidays. I haven't done anything yet. I think I've purchased one Christmas gift. So I'm way behind because I'm busy here thinking about you and how do we help you get started and empower your church and your members and your guests with being able to participate in the digital environment with digital gifts for their giving. So what should we have for our agenda today? Well, it's a very tight agenda. We'll start with our introductions. You've got me, Richard Bauer, here serving you as your brand ambassador. Behind the scenes back at HQ, we have Josh, who's serving as our director, and he'll be providing any additional support that I need as we share with you the information we want to share with you today. Next is we're going to be talking about preparing for this year's holiday season and end of year giving. You might ask yourself, wow, we're just less than 10 days away from all of those beautiful Christmas services. I suspect this Sunday is where many churches are going to be having their children's pageant. That's when our little church will have it. And so you've got all these guests that are arriving both for the pageant and as well as for Christmas. And then for the second year in a row, there'll be a lot of folks from within your congregation. Maybe they're members, maybe they're family members of members, just guests who want to be part of something are going to be participating virtually. And that's where you're going to learn how Donate Mo can help you extend your hospitality in a more welcoming fashion. And finally, how can you learn more about the entire suite of products from Donate Mo? And I'll be digging into that a little bit more with you in just a moment. So let's paint the picture of where we are right now. Today is December 15th. We are in our second COVID-19 influenced holiday. While some churches, and I would say it's in the minority that actually have full participation of everybody in person in the church, there are still many, many churches across all faith traditions who are still living the virtual life. We'll call it a hybrid. My little church, Brentmeyer Presbyterian Church, it is a hybrid church. So this Sunday when we have our children's pageant, we'll be having people had to sign up to fill a maximum number of positions that we're going to have available, which in our church, that's 70. And then everybody else is going to have to participate virtually. And so that's just the reality of where we find ourselves today. And it's no different for your church. Now, where the challenge really manifests itself even more in this second year of the COVID-19 influence experience is that how are you extending hospitality to those who may only be participating virtually with your service, or they may only come to know you virtually through your church's website? Well, that's where Donate Mo comes into play, is that we can provide you with that support, whether that support is only with providing the very basic of a giving page that would tie to your existing website, or maybe you need a little bit more assistance. Maybe your church still has been wrestling with the idea of a website. How complex can it be? How many pieces should it have? And you're just not sure how to get that happen. And you have a smaller church, and quite frankly, you don't know how you're going to make that happen with the resources you have available. Well, that's where Donate Mo comes in to help you as well. So whether it's providing basic e-giving product support, or whether it's providing you a full spectrum of help me build a website help me build my pages, or providing additional giving tools like text giving, the kiosks, which are just one of our cornerstone products, as well as a mobile giving app that would be customized for you. So let's dig in a little bit deeper. For many of you, you may be wondering, Donate Mo is new to me. I haven't heard of it before. Well, let me take you down that road and tell you a little bit more about us. First of all, we're based in Houston, Texas. And I was just down there last weekend. Josh and I were working with our president to help us plan out the first part of the year. We have so many exciting topics to bring to bear for you. So if you're part of a group that needs to have more information, we're going to be providing that for you, whether it's a combination of resources on our website or through more webinars that are going to be really focused on helping you understand not just what the products are about, but how to deploy them. We've been established with this vision of helping religious entities and nonprofit organizations raise donations or funds efficiently while offering a simple user experience to encourage donors to give. You see on the bottom of the logo where it says powered by OVVI. OVVI is one of the nation's leaders in providing point of sale products to the food service industry. And if there's an industry that experiences a lot of transactions, it's the food service industry. And so what happened is that some of our clients who were so satisfied with the experience they've had with their OVV products asked us to build something for them in their churches. And that first logical piece was the kiosk. And you'll see a little bit more about that in just a bit. But think about it. A kiosk is very much like a point of sale system. So we have so much experience in developing kiosks that we're able to provide our clients with, without a doubt, the best of class kiosk experience for churches that's out there in the market. So with Donate Mo, you can collect donations, display your service or prayer times, share announcements, and so much more from our intuitive management dashboard. Donate Mo can become the simple solution in meeting all of your fundraising and ministry management goals. And the best part about it, because I have had the privilege of visiting with churches of all sizes across all denominations over the past nearly 6 years of serving the faith community. And one thing that holds a lot of churches back is this notion that they have to have a full-blown IT team to make all of this happen. And that's not the case, because we are going to become your IT team to help you roll out the Donate Mo giving platform. So what comes as part of all of this? Well, we serve religious organizations. They could be affiliated with a particular denomination, like Catholic Charities would be an example of a religious organization. Church management software, if you're wondering how you're going to manage all of these electronic funds, especially if your organization is still very committed to the manual logging of donations and who gave it, which families and pledges, all of that, managing being able to manage that from within a simple and very intuitive church management software. If you happen to be part of a nonprofit organization, like there's one here in my community called Haven's House, which provides support to mothers who and their families, particularly small children who are in transition. Well, these organizations can also benefit from the power of the Donate Mo platform of products. And in fact, we provide multiple giving platforms to help you extend your hospitality to both your members and your guests. Let's start off with the basic one, which is online giving. So if you have, let's say in this particular example, if you happen to have a website already built for your church, then we provide the secure PCI compliant platform upon which the electronic giving would be attached to your church's website. So by just adding an online giving button, like in the example here, your guests, your members would select that. It would take them to their giving page of the church. Our team would customize it with the color scheme that you're looking for, as well as the layout of how you want and what funds. We'll help you with that. And soon you'll learn how easy it is to create your own fund. So here, for example, for this Christmas, you would create a fund titled Christmas 2021. And then you could also create an additional fund titled End of Year Giving 2021. That way your guests and your members always have a unique and very targeted way in which they can give. They can give as purely as guests, or they can create their own account so that they're able to set up reoccurring gifts if they wish, and make it just that much easier to track once you're within the church management software part of Donate Mo. So online giving, core competency. Every church I've ever seen has an online giving page because that's the easiest one for folks to deal with. Next up is our mobile giving app. Now, when you think of a mobile giving app, you're probably thinking of something you would download from the, if it's an iPhone, from the App Store. If it's the Android, it's from the Android store. You download an app. And if you're dealing with an app from many organizations like ours, that would be a standard app. Well, with Donate Mo, we customize your mobile giving app so that it has the features that you want to offer. So whether it's live streaming, whether it's the giving pages, which of course would be a core part of it, managing media, and just all of the different pieces now that are part of this new hybrid church experience that we're all sharing. And you can see some of the features listed there on the left. The easy donation, that continues to be a cornerstone of the mobile app, determining how much interactive social content and news feeds. So like right now, if you had a Donate Mo mobile app, you could give these mobile news feeds about when the children's pageant is coming up, what times are the Christmas services if you have more than one. For some of the other different faith traditions, there may be different times where very specialized prayer activities are taking place. Maybe it's an adult Bible study, a children's Bible study. All of that could be featured right here on the mobile app. Again, customized to meet the demands and expectations and vision of your faith community. Next up is the kiosk. Now, when Josh and I participate in events across the country, we always bring a kiosk with us. And I tell you that this device is so popular that people just sit there and start playing around with it because it's so straightforward. And it has the look and feel to match what your members may be accustomed to seeing on the giving pages for the website. And we also provide the customization on the stand, which is part of it. And you can see that there's also a small thermal printer so that we have the opportunity to give your guests and your members the chance to print out a receipt and so on. If you have fundraising events, these kiosks serve a great purpose because it's just so much easier for folks to come up. I have familiar with a church out in Virginia that in their sanctuary, they have 8 different kiosks because the act of giving to the church in their faith tradition is extremely public. So individuals form lines behind each of the kiosks and they interact with the kiosk at that time. So what's also very compelling about it, which is probably very well described in that first-time givers percentage, is that on that first-time giving, it's kind of a personal affair, And folks who are looking for an easy way to give see the kiosk as something they're familiar with. They've used it in other transactions. If you think about it, when you last interfaced to fill up your car, you were dealing with the front end where the pump is. Think of it that way, is we're so comfortable with interacting with software in that way. And they increased donations by 28%. So there's, without a doubt, the kiosk stands out as a unique tool to empower churches. I have another faith tradition that every summer loves to have a giant summer festival, and they have a lot of menu items that they want to display. So just putting the name XYZ is not good enough for their members and their guests. They want to be able to show a picture of what the meal looks like, or the dessert looks like. So this is how powerful the kiosk tool can be in your environment as well. Text giving. For a segment of your demographics in your church, they are all about texting. In fact, I don't think I need to explain who this community is, as this community probably has never seen a real old-fashioned telephone that's connected to the wall, unless they've been to grandma's house. That's assuming grandma and grandpa still have a corded phone. But text giving is so ubiquitous for younger members of your congregation that if you don't make it available for them to use, they won't give, because they just are so comfortable doing everything this way when it comes to text giving. Think of the text giving like apps that have come up and allow people to exchange dollars. Maybe somebody went out to eat. That's why the text giving function is so popular with your younger members. We have two different ways in which you can deploy it. You can deploy it using a 10-digit phone number or a 5-digit unique number specifically designed to them. You can also determine which funds you want to make available, one or several, on the text giving app. So text giving, kiosk giving, mobile app, a custom mobile app are all examples of what you can make available. So what is the pricing of all of this? The traditional pricing for the standard complete back office management platform and an online giving platform where you're going to have one or many, I don't know if you'd ever want to have 100 funds, but you'd have more than one fund available for online giving. It's traditionally $99 a month. And the fees that go along with it are the merchant services fee. That's for your debit and credit cards, including American Express, which oftentimes is at a premium, but not with Donate Mo, is 2.5% with 30 cents as a transaction fee. But for those of you participating today or watching this recorded presentation, just reach out to us and we're going to bring that fee of $99 down to $49 per month. And that's the benefit of participating and watching this particular presentation today. So it's another tool in your resource of engagement. So whereas some organizations may provide you with one or a couple of these pieces, Donate Mo is prepared to not just provide you the tool, but like in the case of the mobile giving app, give you the power to help us customize that product so it meets your needs versus us out of the box, standalone. Everybody's got to do it this way. You can do it the way you want to with your mobile giving app. So again, if you find yourself with an existing church management software, even that existing church management software, and you're looking for some new options, or you're feeling that the dated back office resources that you have are just not as compelling, or if you're just frankly looking to for a new provider, we'd ask that you give Donate Mo the opportunity to tell our story with you. So right now, Josh, do we happen to have any additional Q&A? I think I covered quite a few of them, but does anybody else have any questions?
Hey, Richard, I don't have any other questions in the chat here today.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Josh. And for everybody out there today, I just want to continue to invite you to learn more about Donate Mo. Josh and I are going to be generating a tremendous amount of content for you so that you're not just hearing us tell you about the products. We're going to be showing you how the products work in real life scenarios, and then inviting you to join us if you're participating in any of the many events that'll be happening in 2022 across the country, across all different faith traditions. So if you want more information, it's very easy. You can reach out to Joshua at donatemo.com. If you forget Joshua's name, then think of sales at donatemo.com, or simply dial 1-833-453-0697. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Just look up Donate Mo and you'll find us there. On behalf of Josh and the rest of the Donate Mo team, my name is Richard Bauer, your brand ambassador, wishing you a very blessed holiday season and looking forward to seeing many more of you in 2020. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. Merry Christmas.